một hai ba bốn một hai ba bốn một hai ba bốn.
Imagine that a lifestyle magazine is conducting research in your area. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about text messages. At what time of the day do you usually check your text messages? Where do you do so? Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I usually check my text messages on the morning. I usually check on Facebook on my room.
Do you prefer to send text messages or emails when you send business-related messages? Why? Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I prefer send emails when I send business-related messages because it looks professional.
Do you typically send text messages to individuals or groups of people? Why? Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I usually send text messages to individuals because first, I think it is very convenient for me, and I can show my ideas for her or him, so him can attention more.
Imagine that a Canadian marketing firm is doing research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about amusement parks. Do you like to visit amusement parks? How frequently do you visit them?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Yes, I rarely like to visit amusement parks, and I usually go there with my friends on weekends.
What do you like to do when you visit amusement parks?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
When I visit amusement parks, I usually enjoy the nature.
If you were going to spend the whole day at an amusement park, which of the following items would you bring? Funny costume, a cardigan, a portable phone battery charger.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
In that case, I would bring a portable phone battery charger because I use my phone almost so I use my phone to take pictures, so I need it to.
Imagine that your friend is planning a house party. You and your friend are having a telephone conversation about house parties. When was the last time you went to a house party? How did you like it? Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
The last time I went to a house party was a few months ago. and I really like it because I enjoy grilled chicken and many sweets.
If you were planning a house party, who would you choose to join you?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
If I were planning a house party, I would choose my friends to join with me because
Do you prefer to make your own food or use a catering service when you throw a party?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I prefer make my own food because when I throw a party, because first I can save money. Because I don't have to pay for expensive food, and cooking special meals at home it also makes it fun more. It's more meaningful. Also, it's more comfortable, and I can.
Imagine that a British marketing firm is doing research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about playing musical instruments. Have you ever played any musical instruments? When was the last time you played an instrument?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I have played the piano. The last time I played it was last month.
What kind of musical instrument do you like the most? Why?
Begin
Fork.
preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I like piano the most because it's easy to learn and play it. And
What do you think is the most important quality of a concert? Amazing musicians, a good music director, the concert hall.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I think the most important quality of the concert is the concert hall because I want to go to a concert that has many space, and I don't need to stand too long time. And the good concert hall can increase my experience.
Imagine that your friend is planning to go on a picnic. You are having a telephone conversation about going on a picnic. When was the last time you went on a picnic? Who were you with?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
The last time I went on a picnic was last month, and went on picnic with my friends.
Would you prefer to go on a picnic with a large group of people or with a few people?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I would prefer to go on a picnic with a large group of people because more people is more fun.
If you were to go on a picnic, would you prefer to do it at a park or in a backyard?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
If I were to go on a picnic, I would prefer to do it at a park because two reasons. First, a park is larger than backyard, and second, at a park you can enjoy the nature while enjoy your food, so it's more relaxed. It relaxes. I usually check my text messages in the morning when I'm at home. It's part of my daily routine before I start working or studying. Studying. I prefer to send emails when I send business-related messages because emails are more formal and help me deliver information clearly. They also allow me to include more details and organize my messages better. I typically send text messages to groups of people. First, it helps me more communicate with many people at the same time, which saves time and effort. Second, group messaging allows me to share and receive more information quickly. It also helps everyone stay updated and connected more easily. That's why I prefer texting groups instead of individuals. I typically send text messages. I typically send text messages to individuals because it's more convenient and allows me to explain my ideas directly and tailor the message to the recipient. also is it allows me to tailor the tailor the message to the recipient. Tailor the messages to the recipient so they're more likely to pay attention. More likely. Because they are more professional. Allow me to attach documents and provide a written record of the conversation. I enjoy visiting amusement parks. I usually go with my friends on weekends, about once or twice a month. When I visit an amusement park, I usually stroll around the paths and enjoy the scenery. I also like going on rides. Taking photos, and trying the food stalls with my friend. I would bring a portable charger. I would use my phone all day to take photos, check maps, and stay in touch with my friends. So having extra battery power is essential. What use? I really enjoy visiting amusement parks.
I really enjoy visiting amusement parks.
But I don't go very often. Don't go very often. Very often. I usually visit them once or twice a year. 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 When I have free time or travel with my friends. I love riding roller coasters. And other exciting rides because rides because they're thrilling and give me a strong sense of fun and excitement. I would bring a portable phone battery chargers. First, I use my phone to take pictures and record videos, so having enough battery helps me capture great memories. Second, I need my phone to check the map and schedules in the park, which makes it easier to plan my day. That's why a portable charger is the most useful item to bring. The last time I went to a house party was a few months ago. 3 months ago. I really enjoyed it because the host served delicious grilled chicken and variety of sweet desserts, and I had a great time chatting with friends. If I were planning a house party, I would invite my close friends and a few colleagues. I would choose them because they get along well, are sociable. I prefer to prepare the food myself when I host a party. It's more economical. More economical. Economical.
Economical.
Economical.
Economical.
Economical. Economical. Than hiring a caterer and cooking at home lets me tailor dishes. Lets me tailor dishes to my guests' tastes. Dishes. 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 Also, homemade food makes the gathering feel more personal and relaxed, and preparing the meal can be part of the fun. Meal. Meal. Gathering. Feel more. Feel more. I really enjoyed it because I got to spend with my close friends and had lots of fun. If I were planning a house party, I would invite my best friends because they always bring great energy and make the party more exciting and enjoyable. Yes, I have played the piano. The last time I played was last month. when I practiced several pieces for a small recital. At my mother's birthday party. I like the piano the most because it's relatively easy to learn and very versatile. He can play both melody and harmony on it. Melody. I think the most important quality of the concert is the concert hall. A good hall has ample space and comfortable seating, so attendees don't have to stand for long periods. Also, it offers excellent acoustics. Which helps everyone enjoy the performance. Yes, I've played the violin since I was a teenager. Violin since I was teenager, and the last time I played it was about 2 weeks ago during a small family gathering. I like the violin the most because its sound is very emotional and beautiful, and it always makes me feel calm and happy when I listen to it. I think amazing musicians are the most important quality of the concert. A concert. First, talented musicians can perform with passion and energy. Passion and energy. which makes the audience feel more connected to the music. Second, they can turn even a simple piece into something powerful and memorable, thanks to their skill and expression. That's why I believe amazing musicians can make musicians are what make a concert truly special. The last time I went on a picnic was last month. I went with some friends to a nearby park. Where we had sandwiches, play frisbee, and relaxed by the lake. I would prefer going on a picnic with a large group. I would prefer going. I would prefer. I would prefer. I would prefer going. I would prefer. I would prefer going on. I would prefer going on. Because it's more fun and lively. With more people, you can play group games, play group games, share different dishes, share different dishes, share different dishes. Share different dishes. Share different dishes. Dishes. And enjoy energetic conversations. If I were to go on a picnic, I would prefer a park for two reasons. First, parks are more spacious than backyards. Parks are more spacious than backyards, more spacious, more spacious, more spacious, more spacious than backyards, are more spacious than backyards. I went with my best friend and we really enjoyed relaxing and eating together. Enjoyed. I prefer to go on a picnic with a few people. Because it feels more comfortable and less noisy. I can talk and connect better with close friends, and the atmosphere is more relaxing. More relaxing. First, parks usually have more space and better facilities like picnic tables, bathrooms, and playgrounds, which make the experience more convenient. Second, the natural scenery and fresh air in the park. Fresh air in the park create a more refreshing and enjoyable atmosphere. That's why I think having a picnic at a park is the better choice than doing it in a backyard. I usually check my text messages in the morning when I am at home. It's part of my daily routine because before I start working or studying, I prefer to send emails when I send business-related messages because email formal and helps me deliver information clearly. They also allow me to include more details and organize my messages better because they are more professional, allow me to attach documents and provide a written record of the conversation. I typically send text messages to groups of people. First, it helps me communicate with many people at the same time, which saves time and effort. Second, Messaging allows me to try and receive more information quickly. It also helps everyone stay updated and connected more easily. That's why I prefer texting groups instead of individuals. Yes, I enjoy visiting amusement parks. I usually go with my friends on weekends, about once or twice a month. I really enjoy visiting amusement parks, but I don't go very often. I usually visit them once or twice a year when I have free time or travel with my friends. When I visit an amusement park, I usually stroll around the parks and enjoy the scenery. I love riding roller coasters and other exciting rides. They are thrilling and give me a strong sense of fun and excitement. I will bring a portable charger. I would use my phone all day to take photos, check maps, and stay in touch with my friends. So having extra battery power is essential. I would bring a portable phone battery charger. First, I use my phone to take pictures and record videos. So having enough battery helps me capture 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 great memories. Capture the second, I need my phone to check the map and schedules in the park, which makes it easier to plan my day. That's why a portable charger is the most useful item to bring. The last time I went to a house party was 3 months ago. I really enjoyed it because I got to spend with my I got to spend time with my close friend and had a lot of fun. If I were planning a house party, I would invite my best friends because they always bring great energy and make the party more exciting and enjoyable. I prefer to prepare the food myself when I host a party. It's more economical. It's more economical. It's more economical. It's more economical. It's more economical and having a caterer than having a caterer. And cooking at home lets me tailor dishes to my guests' tastes. Also, homemade food makes the gathering feel more personal and relaxed, and preparing the meal can be part of the fun. I prefer to use a catering service when I throw a party. First, the food is usually more delicious and professional prepared, so my guests can enjoy a better dining experience. Guests, guests, guests. dining experience. Second, it helps me save a lot of time, which I can use to focus on decorating or spending time with friends. That's why I think catering is the better option than cooking by myself. Catering. I have played the piano the last time I played was last month at my mother's birthday party. Yes, I've played the violin since I was a teenager, and the last time I played it was about 2 weeks ago during a small family gathering. I think I like the violin the most because it shows is very emotional and beautiful, and it always makes me feel calm and happy when I listen to it. I think the most important quality of the concert is the concert hall. A good hall has ample so attendees don't have to stand for long periods. Also, it offers excellent acoustics, which helps everyone enjoy the performance.
Imagine that an American marketing firm is doing research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about traveling. When was the last time you traveled abroad to visit a famous place? Who did you go with?
Begin preparing now.
The last time I traveled abroad to visit
Begin speaking now.
The last time I traveled abroad to visit a famous place was 2 years ago. I went with my family.
If you had to visit another country to visit a famous place, would you like to book a hotel or stay at a friend's or relative's house?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I think I would like to stay at a friend's or relative's house because I can save money, and I love.
Other than visiting famous places, which of the following would you prefer to do when you travel abroad? Go shopping. Meet local people. Try local food.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I would I would prefer to try local food when I travel abroad because I want to experience various cultures and try exotic foods. Uh, Additionally,
Imagine that an Australian marketing firm is doing research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about driving. Have you ever attended a driving school? How did you like it?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
yes, I have attended a driving school last year, and I really liked it because the teacher is
Imagine that an Australian marketing firm is doing research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about driving. Have you ever attended a driving school? How did you like it?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
yes, I have attended a driving school last year. I attended a driving school last year, and I really liked it because the teacher is very useful, helpful.
Do you think teenagers should be allowed to drive?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Yes, I think teenagers should be allowed to drive, and but their parents should care about them more to drive.
What do you think is the best way to learn how to drive? Learning from a family member, training by themselves, learning from an expert.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I think the best way to learn how to drive is learning from an expert first. An experts have more experience and more professional, so they can share information to you, uh, and and you can learn exactly.
Imagine that a British marketing firm is doing research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about vending machines. What was the last thing you bought from a vending machine in your school or workplace?
Begin preparing now.
The last thing I bought from ears.
Begin speaking now.
The last thing I bought from a vending machine in my school is a bottle of water. Because I was thirsty while
Would you ever want to buy things such as earphones or chargers from a vending machine?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
No, I want to buy things such as earphones or chargers from a store rather than from a vending machine.
If you were going to buy some snacks, Would you be more likely to use a vending machine or to go to a convenience store? Why?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
If I were going to buy some snacks, I would more likely to use a vending machine because it's more convenient. I can get my snacks anytime. Mm, I don't need to go far to a convenience store to get my snack.
Imagine that a lifestyle magazine is conducting research in your area. Do you have neighbors you are close to? How did you get to know them?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Yes, I have neighbors are close to, and I know them since I was a child.
How do you like your neighborhood? Why?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I like my neighborhood because it is very peaceful and comfortable, and there has many transportation.
What do you think is the most important quality of good neighbors? How friendly they are, how close they live, how quiet they are.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
The most important quality of good neighbors is how friendly they are. First, I love connecting with people, so friendly person can make me feel more comfortable and happy. Second, they can make me they can trust with me.
Imagine that a Canadian marketing firm is conducting research in your country. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about your job. What is your current job? What time do you start work?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
My current job is a sales representative at a company, and I start work at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
Would you be willing to work night shifts if a company paid you well?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Yes, I would be willing to work with night shifts if a company will pay I well. As long as I have money, I can do that.
Do you prefer to work in a busy outdoor area or in a quiet indoor area?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I think I prefer to work in a busy outdoor area because first there are more job opportunities and salary tend to be higher. Second, there are more popular transportation which helps I easier to commute. In addition, I can learn from many people. The last time I traveled abroad to visit a famous place was 2 years ago. Traveled. I went with my family. I would like to stay at a friend's or relative's house. Because I can save money. It helps me save on accommodation cost. Accommodation costs and gives me the chance to experience local life more authentically. 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 Authentically.
Authentic.
Authentically.
Authentically.
Authentically. Authentically. However, if I needed more privacy and convenience, I would consider booking a hotel instead. I would prefer trying local food because sampling traditional dishes and traditional dishes and regional specialties. To Korea. I would prefer to book a hotel because it gives me more privacy and flexibility. And I wouldn't worry about disturbing anyone. Wouldn't would not when I travel abroad. When I travel abroad. First, food is an important part of everyone's culture. Food is an important part of Food is an important part of every culture. So, tasting it helps me understand the country better. Second, I really enjoy discovering new flavors and dishes that I can find in my home. Can't country. It's also exciting to visit local restaurants and street food stalls. That's why I prefer to try local food. Visit. Yes, I have attended a driving school. Yes, I attended a driving school last year, and I really liked it. Liked it. Liked it. The instructors are very helpful and patient. Yes, I think teenagers should be allowed to drive. Should be allowed to drive. Should be allowed to drive. If they meet certain conditions. I think the best way to learn how to drive is to learn from an expert first. An experienced instructor has professional knowledge and practical experience, so they can teach you the correct techniques and safety rules. After professional lessons, you should practice regularly. You should practice regularly. You should. You should. Preferably with a family member to reinforce your skills. preferably. I don't think teenagers should be allowed to drive because they often lack experience and lack experience lacked lack lack they often lack experience and maturity.
I don't think teenagers should be allowed to drive because they often lack experience and maturity, which can lead to dangerous situations on the road.
Maturity, which can lead to dangerous situations on the road. I think learning from an expert is the best way to learn how to drive. First, experts have professional training methods and can teach both theory theory.
I think learning from an expert is the best way to learn how to drive. First, experts have professional training methods and can teach both theory and practice.
Teach both theory and practice clearly. Teach both. Second, they know the traffic laws well and can help learners avoid common mistakes. This makes the learning process safer and more effective. That's why I believe learning from an expert is the smartest choice. The last thing I bought from a vending machine at my school was a bottle of water. I bought it during a short break because I was thirsty and needed something to drink right away. Drink. during, no, I would prefer to buy earphones and chargers from a store rather than from a vending machine. I would prefer 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 to would prefer because I want to check comparability quality before buying. If I were going to buy some snacks, I would be more likely to use a vending machine because it's more convenient and vending. I can buy snacks at any time without having to walk to a convenience store. It's usually faster and closer. I would be more likely to use a vending machine if I wanted to buy some snacks. A vending machine. First, vending machines are faster and more accessible. Vending machines are faster and machines are faster and more accessible, especially when I'm in a rush. Second, I don't have to wait in line to walk or line in line to or walk far like or walk far like I would at a convenience store. word. It saves time and effort. It saves time and effort, which is great during busy days. That's why using a vending machine is a better option for me. Vending. Không chấm điểm rồi, chết tôi. Yes, I have. I have. Yes, I have neighbors. I'm close to. I got to know them by greeting each other. Greeting each other in the elevator. And later we started talking more and became friendly. I really like my neighborhood because it's quiet. It's quiet. It's quiet. It's quiet, clean, and safe, which makes it a comfortable place to live. Makes it a comfortable place to live. I think the most important quality of good neighbors is how friendly they are. First, friendly neighbors make the atmosphere warmer. The atmosphere warmer and more welcoming, which helps everyone feel more connected. Helps 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 help helps helps Second, when neighbors are kind and helpful, it's easier to support each other during emergencies or daily life. It's also It also builds trust and reduces stress. Builds trust. Builds trust and reduces stress. Trust. That's why I believe friendliness is the most important quality of the good neighbors. I currently work as a sales representative. I currently work as a sales representative. As a sales representative. As a sales representative. As a sales representative for a company. Media. I usually start work at 8 p.m. Yes, I would be willing to work night shifts if the company offered good pay and benefits. Company. The higher compensation. The higher compensation. Compensation.
Compensation.
Compensation would make the irregular hours acceptable to me. I would be willing to work night shifts if the company paid me well, because I need extra income and extra income. Extra income. Extra income. I need extra income, and the higher pay would really help with my current expenses. I prefer to work in a quiet indoor area. First, it helps me focus better better. Better because there's less noise and fewer people around. Less noise. Noise. Đọc sao ấy. That way, I can finish my tasks faster. Second, indoor areas are more comfortable with desks and air conditioning. This makes it easier to work for long hours. That's why I like working indoors more than outdoors. More than